very fun part of the track. I mean, on this version, you have to be careful not to overextend like we saw yesterday, because then you have a bit of gravel in your tires and you lose quite a lot of momentum. But I mean, these MX5s probably don't even reach that. I'm gonna quickly take a peek at my own best lap, if I can do that. Personal best? Okay, I don't have a personal best in MX5s around Spa. It will probably be slower than the other drivers. I mean, they practice for this. I am just a man who just takes a lap and then gives up after a spin on the second run. But here we go right now. Alex Romsix through the final few corners. The bus stop chicane here at Spa onto the main straight. He's going to be the first one to start his laps. You can see still a few cars in the pits, but here he goes. Full power, heavy braking into turn 1 La Source. There's a bit of banking you can take there. Massive drift there. Wow.
Yeah, terrible exit.
I just wanted to say, when I was for WEC, I could see none of the cars really hit the inside curb that much, which was something I kept doing in the sim. So I learned from that there's you need to take the banking, not really the curb. Either way, through Eau Rouge and Radion onto the Camel Straight. No bump drafting for him yet, so that's unfortunate. You can see on the track map right now, though, that there's quite a bit of a train going on throughout the track. But no power, no bump drafting yet, I think. Either way, we're in Le Com right now. A fast right-left section back into a right where you reach the highest part of the track, going down the hill now into Bruxelles, a corner named after the capital city of Belgium. Fun fact about the capital city, it's so shit, the aesthetics there, that there's a term for it, Brusselization. I really recommend looking into it. Into Checky X corner right now. I'm not gonna call it no name, because if I can boast about a Belgian driver, I will. Then into Double Gauche, also known as Fouon. Some cars can go flat out there, others not so much. Usually it's a lift like we saw Rom6 do right there in 4th gear. But then now I'm gonna be honest, these last few corners in Sector 2, I'm not the smartest at. I mean, they keep changing in my head. Sometimes it's Campus Corner, sometimes it's Piff Paff, sometimes it's Paul Frere. Let's call that right-left chicane, Piff Paff. Karting track near there as well. Into Campus Corner, I think it is, because there's a campus there down the inside of the track. Then I think this flat one is Paul Frere. I mean, it's a 7-kilometer track, of course, it's going to take a while. Also a 100 meters of elevation change. Right now, final sector, Sector 3 for Rom6. Flat out through Blanchemont, he is about to go. I mean, I keep talking about the corners when it takes a while for the cars to get there, of course. Through Blanchemont, also flat out, yellow sector time there, so it's not looking to be the fastest right now. Into the bus stop, heavy braking there at the curb, hits the first apex, hits the second apex onto the main straight. Bit of a slide there. As he crosses the finish line, what will his lap time be?
Shocking lap.
2:48. I mean, Mr. Scoot right now on pole with a 47.7. Rom6 clearly lost time there in turn 1. I mean, skid marks still there. What a power slide he had then.
What is wrong with the lap times? It's a 250.
Yeah.
Not a 247. What the HUD is absolutely wrong.
I mean, for me right now, it's Mr. Scoot on pole with a 47.
Yes, but that's wrong. It should be a
then
50.1.
And then a 48.
That is so wrong.
So I think something might be wrong.
That is hilarious.
Mathematics.
Yeah. So where's Marcel Miku? Okay, he's P2. So
I mean,
his lap is correct.
He's P2 right now.
His lap is actually correct. So Mr. Scoot has actually done a 50.1, I think.
I mean, the Camel Straight's pretty blocked up right now. It's a traffic jam.
Okay, it's a 50.1 for Mr. Scoop, a 51.7 for Alex Romsix. I've had to turn on the AC default leaderboard to
well, I mean, Mr. Scoot has already abandoned this lap, though.
Yeah, true.
Marcel Mico also a first yellow sector. That's not very positive to start with. But I think they're just gonna go full out pushing the final lap they're able to do, which will be the next one.
Oh, off
Again,
goes
very
Leila
long track,
Petralia.
very slow cars. Yes, indeed,
Oh,
and on my
traffic.
screen even temporarily through the track, but yeah, traffic everywhere really. Claire Gallagher, first sector already green, so we might see some improvements there. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh,
What a crash that was with Michelle Carrara.
what happened there?
Well, I mean, I was looking at Claire, the camera went to the first apex, and all of a sudden, boom, a collision. I think Carrara might have been going slowly there, trying to stay off the line, but yeah, still, contact happened and both crashed, and what a traffic jam, really, in Sector 2 right now.
I'm swiftly going to try to find. It's actually Jalerius, I think, not Carrara.
I mean, yeah, it could have. I mean, both are green cars, so my bad if I made any mistake there.
So let's see. So Claire Gallagher is right behind Jay Leary. So Claire is faster. Jay moves to the inside, but he doesn't lift off. He then lifts off, but he lifts off too little. I think Jay was trying to let Claire through, but he misjudges the speed difference. So he needed to lift more. He lifted too little essentially.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a miscommunication. There's no malice or no like bad intent in it. It's just a bit of a miscommunication, unfortunately, from Jay Lerius' part.
Oh yeah, I mean, I gotta remind myself for next time to save the replay. Somebody forgot to do that again, and that somebody is me. But Claire Gallagher teleported back to the pit, so she's right now pushing to hopefully get a new lap in, which
Why are we going
unlikely,
racing?
I think.
We're going side by side to our route with Mr. Scoot and Layla Petralia. And Layla gets a terrible accident, and Mr. Scoot teleports to the pits. Mr. Scoot is finished.
Yep.
Yeah, because Layla got a terrible run out of turn 1, and Mr. Scoot has to avoid her. So yeah, that was not ideal. So let's see. Marcel Miku is actually not 2.5 seconds slower. He's 4 tenths slower. Let's see if he can gain 4 tenths on his final lap.
I mean, slightly slower, it's saying right now in Sector 1, but still a long way to go around the lap. Through Brazil, he's going quite a lot of cars behind him. I think he's going to be happy he's in clean air with the traffic behind and not in front. Otherwise, it would be a real pain for him as we're heading into overtime for qualifying right now.
Look at the slide round goes Marcel Miku.
Yep, that's his qualifying over. AC camera work sometimes is really underwhelming. I mean, you were saying slide, and I get a static view of the corner far away. So
very good. And look at the lap times from P5 to P7: a 0.516, 0.534, a 0.556, 400 of a second separating 3 drivers.
I think we're going to see some great racing there, honestly. And Rom6 right now into the final sector. He's currently P3, clean air, like not a car near him at all.
My Delta says he's 4.96 seconds off. I am so confused.
Well, we're going to see
he's clearly
happens.
Not that far off. Oh, curb. That's a bad curb at Blanchimont. He took too much of the inside that bottomed the car. I don't think this will be a lap that, well, he might improve his time, but not position, would be my guess.
Yeah, we'll see as he takes all the exit he can right there.
Not even time.
Across the finish line.
It's a 51.6, I think. So yeah, he didn't improve. And here comes Jack Smith to the line. Can he challenge Andrew Tagat? No, he misses out by 93 thousandths of a second. And Michele Carrara goes to P3 and beating Alex Rom6. How about Andrew Tagat? Maverick is coming across the line and he misses out on P3 by 67 thousandths of a second.
I mean, CMRT right now not really doing its job, unfortunately. But yeah, Claire Gallagher is still on a lap though, so
She's gone extremely wide at Puhong. I wonder if she's invalidated. She's
well,
beating
I mean, I
Trivanov.
wonder if she even has the time because
Oh,
Luis
bye.
Rubiales, he does have enough time to finish his lap, but
No,
I
he's
think
pitting.
Claire did not. Okay, yeah, that's a car into the pits. I think Claire
I think
didn't cross the finish line in time,
I think
so
she did, but this has been a messy lap. I don't think she's improving. But she may as well finish it for practice, you know?
yeah, I mean, track time is track time. You cannot beat that.
Yeah, but what a quality session by Michele Carrara. His previous season PB is a P6. And that's a P3 in the bag for the Italian driver.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Taggart right now into the pits after he was parked somewhere. Jack Smith parked on the
Oh,
main straight, and no, not enough time for Claire Gallagher, who stays in P8.
8. Mm, not ideal for the British driver, but that is qualifying. And our newcomer, the North Macedonian, unfortunately didn't even set a lap time.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah, right now Mr. Scoot will start the session on pole. The American leads from Marcel Miku in P2. Michele Carrara P3 is nearly a second off of Marcel Miku though, so I think we're gonna see a big battle between Miku and Scoot. Then Rom6 P4, Andrew Taggart P5, with Jack Smith behind in P6. Leila Petralia starting alongside Claire Gallagher in P7 and P8 respectively. Then Jalirius P8, P9. My bad, my apologies. Avidas Kveradicious. I hate to butcher people's names. I'm gonna keep on trying. Kvedaravicious
Yeah,
in
something like
P10
that.
with Rubiales in P11 and Luka Josevsky. Oh, Josevsky
Jovsevsky.
in P12.
Yeah. Okay.
P12. Wow.
A bit of background. So as we go to
Teleporting
the grid,
immediately back to the pits.
yeah. So the pole sitter, Mr. Scoot, is currently third in the championship. He's 82 points behind Marcel Miku, who will start alongside him from position number 2. Then we've got the battle behind. So Alex Romsik, who starts P4, his qualifying is quite disappointing because he definitely has the pace to challenge at the front. And Romsik is currently 64 points behind Marcel Miku and 18 points ahead of Mr. Scoot. P4 in the championship Parmesan, the German cheeseman, is not here tonight. That will be his third missed round in 6 rounds. So I don't think, even with his incredible pace, he's not going to challenge for the championship this season. Then it's a battle for fifth in the championship between Leila Petralia, Andrew Taggart, Michele Carrara, Jack Smith. These 4 drivers are only separated by 40 points, and they are all starting, I believe, inside the top 7. So it would be a bloodbath at the front between the top 3 in the championship and a battle between from 5th to 9th in the standings just behind them as we wait for the lights to come on.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try something different with the camera. I'm gonna try to look at the start in photo mode. Maybe we can catch some more things in that way. We'll see. I mean, it gives me a bit of freedom and liberty as the race starts right now. Great start there from Mr. Scoot, who leads from Marcel Miku. A shocking start from him, which is very uncharacteristic. Yeah, everything looks safe. No real contacts as of yet.
Very
And
clean.
yeah, I mean, what else can we say? Decent start.
There is a really bad turn 1 by Alex Romsik. He got a big slide on the outside of turn 1, so he lost the position actually to Andrew Taggart. As going side by side is Jack Smith with Leila Petralia. We saw contact here yesterday, but so far they kept it clean. It's a battle for P6 and a battle for P3. Great run from Andrew Taggart, who started P5, I believe, and is already up to P3. What a start by Maverick.
Yeah, I mean, my frames dipped there a bit, but I'm trying to find a good camera angle right now. Mr. Scoot, brilliant start from him. Really, Marcel Miku, very uncharacteristically from him to not gain positions at a start, even if he's in pole, he maintains the lead. But yeah,
And down
stuff
the
happens, man.
inside went Claire Gallagher, so she has passed Jack Smith up into P7, and now she's challenging Leila Petralia for P6. There's a bit of a gap from the top 5 to P6. They need to sort themselves out and not drop out from the train. And what a start by the North Macedonia. Lukashevsky started P12 up to P9.
Exactly. I mean, I just wanted to say already into P9 it's amazing and it's beautiful. Leila Petralia right now having a pretty big job to defend as Luka Jovseski went wide there at Puon, still on track though, luckily. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
we've got the top 2 is running away basically. Alex Romsix is getting held up. He needs to clear Carrara and Tagat as soon as possible if he wants to fight for the top 2. Because he definitely has the pace, but he needs to clear traffic. Look at how close he is at Stavilo corner to Carrara, but he's just 2 tenths behind. This might be a dive into the bus stop for the Romanian driver.
I mean, maybe we'll see it. I personally would love to see it as we see
He's bumped
getting
up, isn't
very
he?
close right now. A little lift there even.
Oh.
So I would have gone flat. I don't care if I bump draft in a corner.
See, that's the
I
thing
mean,
with
he's
Alex
trying to make a
Romsix.
move.
I saw him last season, I think it was at Magione, that he doesn't want to make the pass early on. He wants to walk with other drivers, but sometimes when you're faster, you have to pass them early. As Leila Petrali loses 2 positions in the final bus stop, Claire Gallagher passes her, Jack Smith passes her down to P8, goes currently P5 in the championship standings. A terrible first lap for Leila Petralia.
Well, yes, I mean, she will try to follow on, as we can see Jack Smith make a move on Claire Gallagher there. I mean, what a dive. Petralia tried to follow, but a bit too far behind, unfortunately. Romsix still behind, but I think we're going to see Petralia maybe make a move into Lecom. I mean, she's very close to Claire Gallagher right now, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
We've got 2 3-car battles. One from P3 to P5, the other from P6 to P8, but the one from P6 to P8 extremely tight. Claire Gallagher pulls out the slipstream. Leila Petralia will choose to follow. And bump draft attack drum 6 is side by side with Michele Carrara, yes.
I must say shout out to CMRT Complete Hut for the broadcasting things, because I can now look at 2 battles at the same time, which is very good. I mean, Leila Petralia right now ahead of Jack Smith again, and Romsix as well into P4. He's going to be chasing Andrew Taggart right now, Maverick, for that podium spot. So I think he will have the pace to do it. I mean, he's shown what he's capable of here already.
Definitely, he should. And we also had not a change for P10, but Jay Lirius is now clear ahead of Luis Rubiales, as Jack Smith is repassing Leila Petralia. It must be a mistake for Leila coming out of turn 9, because this is not a normal overtaking spot. Oh,
Well, I
Marcel
mean,
Miku! Marcel Miku is sliding! Marcel Miku is drifting!
Oh!
Is that lag? Or is
I do not know. I mean, my camera was on Alex Romsix. Suddenly I can see Marcel Miku drift beautifully through Piffbath there, so...
I think that's lag, because he's
still
actually
close though.
closed the
He's still
gap.
catching up.
Yeah.
As I saw Michel Carrara have a little slide there himself. Alex Romsix right now, he's going for that P3 though. Side by side with Maverick. They're right now driving both towards Blanchiment. Maverick still edging ahead of him, but I think Romsix might try to plant a devious dive bomb into the bus stop. Nearly around the outside there at Blanchiment. They're still pushing up ahead. He's around the outside, which means he will get the inside, but Maverick breaks a bit later. He still leads, and that's a no move yet for Alex Romsix.
Yeah, this is not ideal for Romsix, because he's already 4 seconds behind the top 2. He needs to clear Andrew Taggart as soon as possible, and because of these two battling, I think Claire Gallagher is towing the next group up to this group. We may have a 6-car battle for the final step of the podium.
I mean, that would be amazing, though. When you think, I mean, to see that many cars battle each other.
It would
Either way,
be.
Rom6 right now is still on Maverick's tail.
Yeah, he's
Up
definitely
Eau
faster.
Rouge and Radion.
Yeah, surely into
I mean, we're
Lacombe.
gonna see. Yeah, he's already pulling out before even being really on the camel straight. So side by side, he's edging ahead. He's carrying the overspeed right now into Lacombe. They go. Maverick does have the inside and a massive crash there. Claire
my
Gallagher
God.
off into the grass.
And somehow they are still
And
alive.
Jack Smith as well.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
alive.
I will rewatch the stream for that moment as I see Layla Petralia make a beautiful move down the inside there of Claire Gallagher. Wow, what happened there? That's all I can ask, really.
Yeah, I will go into
Alex
the replay
Rom6 right now, P3.
camera very soon. Yeah, indeed. So Rom6 made the pass cleanly. But what happened to Claire Gallagher and Jack Smith? So, Claire Gallagher got a poor run out of Eau Rouge, and Jack Smith is on her outside, and they just make side-to-side contact.
Maybe they try to squeeze each other on the camel straight and then, yeah.
Oh,
Collision.
it seems to me they just turn into each other.
Like completely 90-degree lock or...
No, I think Claire Gallagher turned left more. I think that is more on Claire
Alright.
Gallagher. But what a save he did! He was on the grass, in the wall, and somehow saved the car. I mean, she did cut Lacombe, but that is a brilliant save after
I mean,
a little bit of
I'm gonna
misjudgment.
quickly see if I can clip that via my phone. Never mind, I'm getting an ad, so it's looking very unlikely. But
Oh, bump.
either way, we still have some
Carrara-
great racing
Carrara is
right
bumping
now.
Taggart. They're walking together, trying to catch Rom6 again, because Rom6 has the better raw pace. So Carrara is walking with Andrew Taggart as Claire Gallagher pulls to the inside and passes Jack Smith into Blancheville. Up to P7, they're still going to be side by side into the corner. They made contact just on this lap into Lacombe. They are not going to be friendly with each other. Jack Smith parks the car on the apex and retakes P7 away from the British driver, but he's gone off. He's gone on the curb, and the Polish driver saves the car. But Jack Smith has lost P7 again.
Very unfortunate there. God, do I hate Twitch. Can I find the clip? No, I cannot. So, too damn bad for everybody who was wondering for it. Blame Dan Clancy or whatever the CEO's name is. Either way, Mr. Scoot's still leading.
And he's pulling away little
Yeah,
by little.
he's starting to pull a gap, so that's great for him.
No, it's stayed the same. I would rather say it's basically been 8/10, 9/10, 8/10, 9/10.
Yeah, I mean, we're nearly halfway through the race, so I don't think Marcel Migu will get the spot. But I mean, this is great for Mr. Scoot though, because with this he might be able to claim P2 in the championship.
We also had
After
drama
this round.
at the back. So last lap, Lukaszowski spun at the Jackie X corner. That's how he dropped from P9 to P11. Oh, and he spun again.
At least he still has a battle.
He spun twice. He spun at Jackie X, he spun at Pith Path.
Well, I mean, he clearly has some potential, I must say, because he was able to brake quite late there into Lacombe, so very good job from the North Macedonian there. He's also chasing Evidas. I'm just going to say Evidas before I butcher any more names there. Yeah, I think we're going to see a battle happen there soon.
Well, the battle might be for the lead again. So here's the thing. Mr. Scoot has the, I think, better shifting. I forgot what the actual term is. So whatever it is, Mr. Scoot has better straight line speed. So it's going to be really difficult for Marcel Miku to actually make the overtake, but Marcel Miku is really fast in the middle sector, just like yesterday. He's got a straight line speed deficit, but he's fast in the corners. However, being not on pole position means you are behind the other driver, and it's just so difficult to overtake. And we've also had a trouble for Leila Petralia, I think, because she was P6, she's down to P8. I am back in the replays again. So it's Piff Path
Lots
again.
of replay jobs for you here today.
It's Piff Path. She caught the inside curb on the right part of the chicane and spun onto the grass. And when he came back to the tarmac, she almost spun and held the car just about. That could have been much, much, much worse.
I mean, if you're gonna take a curb there, you really have to be cautious.
And then she touched the rear of Claire Gallagher. It's been a shocking 4 corners for Leila Petralia. Absolutely.
I mean, right now, Petralia back in the fight with Jack Smith and Claire Gallagher. I mean, almost we saw Jack Smith have a little slide there into turn 1, but he manages to still keep P6 right now from Claire Gallagher. They're all heading through Radion right now onto the Camel Straight. I think Claire, I mean 1/10 even in the MX5 must mean slipstream. She's already pulling out alongside Jack Smith, slightly edging ahead, but they're both going to go down into Les Combes.
She's got
right now. Claire Gallagher fully ahead, so she's got the position. Leila Petralia, however, still trying to get closer and closer to hopefully fight both of them to get both positions. It's not looking like it's there yet right now.
Yeah, we had a change for P10, so Lukashevsky. Oh, we had to change back because they're side by side up through Camel Straight, and Vidas Kurdarovicius has repassed the North Macedonian. It's a battle between a Lithuania. Is it a Lithuania? It is a Lithuania and a North Macedonia, and battle for P6 again. What happened here? Where did Carrara come from? Carrara has made a mistake and dropped back into this fight, and there is 3 wide at Pujo. What is going on? Carrara getting caught on the curb, almost spins into Leila Petralia. He has to back off. He's lost 3 positions in 1 go, and Jack Smith now defending the inside on Leila Petralia. Leila Petralia will get the inside of the second part of the Piff Path, and they're continuing their battle all the way down the back straight, and Michele Carrara is rejoining the fight and bump drafting Jack Smith up ahead of Leila Petralia. So clear into the distance is Jack Smith. The little bump draft really helped the orange car, but they're side by side behind them, and Leila Petralia closes the door on Michele Carrara. Now the 2 Italians will fight for P7. Take it over, Arthur, because I'm back in the replay room.
Well, yeah, I mean, Claire Gallagher got some free time to run away there, and running away she did now with a 1.3 second gap away from Jack Smith. So if they keep battling, Carrara, Smith, and Petralia,
side by side for the lead,
she's gonna probably keep P5. And yeah, Marcel Miku going along side by side right now with Mr. Scuda, making the move already. I mean, that happened fast. 5 minutes left in the race. We're gonna have just about 2-3 laps to go. But yeah, now Mr. Scoot again in the lead. It's happening it's all happening so fast. I'm losing track, but up Radion they go. Slipstream for Marcel Miku, not even bum drafting. They're not even gonna try to run away more than they already have compared to Alex Romsix in P3.
Already.
Marcel Miku again in the lead.
That is way earlier than I thought. He's clear.
I mean, Mr. Scoot will probably, trying to go around the outside through Les Combes right now.
No.
No, he backs out there. Smart move, takes a lot of curb down the inside there. And still in the chase, but yeah, something must have happened to Scoot to lose that pace, because beginning of the race he was pretty much untouchable.
So just to recap everything, Michele Carrara made the mistake here at turn 8. He went wide onto the grey stuff and he spun on the less grippy stuff, but he did a brilliant 360 spin. That's how he didn't lose more time because he was only 4 seconds ahead of the next pack. So he lost 4 seconds, he's now down to P8, but he can still see P5, so Carrara still has the chance as Mr. Scoot passes Marcel Miku, but he's gone too wide. That's a dive. And the re-dive, brilliant cutback by Marcel Miku. They're almost pushing to the limit, and now Marcel Miku fends off the middle line. Mr. Scoot looking to the inside, looking to the outside. No way through for Mr. Scoot, as unfortunately, Avidas, Karadaravichus, and Lukashevsky have both disconnected at the same time. What on earth
That's
happened there?
unfortunate for both of them, but must I say, what a beautiful dummy there from Mr. Scoot into Piffpaff. I mean, really showing Marcel Miku that he's not playing around at all. He's gonna keep on going for it, and they're gonna go side by side, probably into Blanchimont.
So
who will come out ahead? Don't know yet, but
this is
it's
the
going to
corner.
be very close.
Yeah, this is the corner that Mr. School made the mistake last lap. This is how Marcel Miku got the lead initially. Coming out of bus stop, Mr. School had a huge slide. Let's see if both drivers can spot it, braking to almost braking at the same time. Mr. School has the inside line. Marcel Miku goes for the cutback. Mr. School this time calm on the exit, but still a bit of an opposite lock, which means Marcel Miku will get the run into. Is this the final lap? No, we should have 2 more laps, just about. Unless they crash.
It really depends on how much they battle and how much time they lose, really, because if they keep making mistakes, this might be the final lap, but it's too early to call, really, as they're going side by side. Come on, I want the fun camera.
Yeah, they're side by side.
Marcel Miku still side by side through Eau Rouge with
clear.
Mr. Scoot.
He's clear.
He's clear right now, but I mean, Mr. Scoot is still chasing behind, not giving up. He wants this win. He finds he deserves this win after getting pole and leading that long. But Marcel Miku will defend for his life, even though he's in a comfortable lead in the championship right now.
Crash!
Nobody
Leila
wants to-
Petralia crashes with Claire Gallagher, and she is round. They were side by side up through Eau Rouge, and Leila Petralia's chance of a P5 vanishes in front of her eyes. But yes, we should focus on the front. I'll just talk you through whatever happens to mid-pack.
Leila Petralia even in P9 right now, even Jay Lirius, as Claire Gallagher hits Michele Carrara in Lecom. I saw via the mini player, I mean, clearly braking too late, but giving the position back. Beautiful save there from Carrara, but Mr. Scoot and Marcel Miku still going ahead.
Pull home dive!
If he's, oh my god, what a move. Marcel Miku gets forced wide there a bit.
Oh, around the
Beautiful
outside.
line down the inside. Inside, outside, inside, outside. The in and out car is really showing the inside and outside lines here today. Flashing his headlights through Piffpaff.
This is the best battle of the season.
Livery. I only just saw that.
Yeah, this will go to the bus stop, and this might be the final lap. It might not be the final. I think they crossed the line with 2 minutes 53 to go. But even when they are battling, they're doing 250 west. Marcel Miku cuts the gravel. He hits the gravel on his left rear tire. This will slow down his exit. This is a brilliant chance for Mr. Scoot.
I mean, he's gonna go for it. He's already aiming for the inside at Blanchimont. He's carrying overspeed, but Marcel Miku won't give up, probably. I mean, probably he won't give up. It's Marcel Miku, for Christ's sake. Heading through Blanchimont right now. A bit of bump drafting.
Has to be a sand.
Marcel Miku, will he send it?
Surely. Mr. School fends off the inside line. There's 10 seconds to go. Surely there's another lap. Surely there's another lap.
It's gonna be down to the second, man.
Yeah, there's another lap. The cross line with 1.8 seconds to go.
My god.
Is this the final lap?
The entertainment keeps going, man. It doesn't stop.
Well, he's got a gap.
8 tenths behind right now,
He's got a gap. At 1 second now, he's got a gap. Mr. Cruz has pulled a blinder. He defended the inside line to the bus stop, and he got La Source absolutely right.
Don't tell me that Marcel Miku has to fuel save.
There's no way.
I mean,
No
you
way.
never know, of course, but
He's dropping back. He's 1.4 off. He's
I
1.5
saw him
off.
already shaky in the bus stop, but being shaky in the bus stop doesn't mean you lose all this time.
No,
I mean, he really
it's 2 seconds.
no.
He's out of fuel. He's on full throttle. He's out of fuel. Marcel Rico is out of fuel
No!
on the
The
final
championship
lap.
leader! No fuel! I mean, even putting his 4 indicator lights on. It's
My
over! The
goodness.
dream's over!
What have we
He's
seen?
pulling over as if he's
What?
Paul Aaron, F2 2024. I mean, Marcel Miku last!
I mean,
Oh, because he didn't have enough fuel. That means Mr. Scoot will win the race. Comfortably even, from ROM 6.
I mean, surely what he should have done when he realized he doesn't have enough fuel should be to just slow Mr. Scoot down. You know, park it on the apex, go slower. At least then he can finish P2.
Well,
Right?
what I think is he did not expect this extra lap.
Well, I guess.
He did
But
not expect it. Otherwise, either you go to the pits or you don't.
surely because they crossed the line with 2 minute 53 seconds remaining, surely he knows that's more than a lap remaining. Unless he's just too involved in the battle and didn't realize the time. Oh, Clear Gallagher getting caught on the curb. But yes, thank you to Romis72. Yeah, thank you for the thanks. And Alex Rom6, by a fuel calculation error of Marcel Miku, is up to P2 and will continue his 5 podium streak, I believe. Yeah, 5 podium streak it will be for the Romanian driver.
I think Miku really expected that there wouldn't be an extra lap. I think he thought the battle would cost more seconds, but clearly not. As a Mr. Scoot right now finishes through the bus stop, weaving a bit aggressively, nearly spinning his own car out, but
I
our
mean,
winner from race 1 here today, with Alex Romsix finishing P2 and Maverick not far behind in P3,
another
which
podium for
means
Maverick.
Jack Smith will cross the line with Michele Carrara not far behind in P4 and P5. Claire Gallagher in P6. Further down the grid, Jay Lirius, P7. Petralia going through the bus stop right now in P8. And Luis Rubiales, not the best pace for him today, unfortunately, but he will finish P9. He's entering the final sector right now, but with some DNFs and disconnects ahead of him, he will actually finish in the top 10.
That is utterly unbelievable because fuel literally doesn't matter for these cars. If you put in 2 liters more, even 10 liters more, it will cost you what, like 200 a lap, maybe? 500 a lap? This is the
Well, I mean,
last
it's clear
series you want to
Miku only
run out
went.
of fuel on.
It's clear Miku only went for 6 laps instead of 7, so yeah, unfortunate for him.
So in the end, it was 7 laps.
Yes, it was. As Luis Rubiales right now,
Wow.
E9 for him. Beautiful weaving, well deserved. I mean, it takes quite a bit of patience to be stuck at the back of the grid, but it means you get quite a bit of track time, bit of open air, and you can develop as a driver. So congratulations to him.
Wait, no.
Michele Carrara stuck in the gravel at the exit of turn 1 though. So
They did 8 laps, right?
yeah, 8 after they crossed the finish line.
So yeah, they actually did 8 laps instead of 7. That's how Marcel Miku ran out of fuel. Because I thought for sure it's 7 laps.
I mean the 8th, but the 8th lap doesn't really count, no.
Well, they
8th
actually...
lap is a lap after they cross the finish line after the race is done.
No, the 8th lap is the lap with 1 second on the clock. They actually did 8 racing laps.
Because I saw the counter tick up to 8 once the race was done.
No, if you check the AC thing. Because yes, they actually did 8 racing laps. If you just check the AC timing in the in the menus. So I was completely wrong. I also thought, like Marcel Miku probably thought, there will only be 7 laps, but it was 8. And I think you should check the lap times hub on the sidebar, probably, because your menu is
Wow,
the new one, right?
beautiful lap times. What if I press Carrara lap times? Nope. No entries. Wow. Thank you, Assetto Corsa. This hasn't worked ever since I've changed this interface, but
Exactly. The old interface is ugly, but at least it works.
yeah, I mean, but I mean, look at how fancy this one looks. If
It
I go through
does.
my settings,
It does. Yeah, it looks way better, but
I've gotten too used to this. I mean,
yeah. But I can
it's
tell you for
much
sure
easier to.
they did 8 laps.
I mean, call me an old person, but it's much more fun to change the settings with a bigger slider than a teeny tiny one. Either way, we're still waiting for race 2 right now, but
Oh,
race 1.
Marcel Miku is out. His whole street has a power cut. He has no
Oh,
electricity, no internet, and surely now Mr. Scoot will be the championship leader. No, he won't because he missed a round. Wait, no, he won't. He will still be trailing by 38 points if he wins this round or this
is
race.
this the third or second race in a row where we will say that Marcel Miku will use this race as a drop round?
Well,
Because I mean,
exactly,
has
because
has to be.
yeah, because he scored 70 points in round 4. That is his lowest by then. He scored 56 points in round 5 at Brands Hatch. That became his lowest scoring round. He's gonna score what? 8 points this round? Yeah, 8 points. Bloody
Either
hell.
way, looking at the starting grid right now, I mean, all the cars. Can I make this cinematic? That's the question. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Oh,
Yeah. Marcel Miku saying the whole street has no electricity. So he is out. He is absolutely out. It's also a chance for Alex Romsix, who also got as Rubiales gets kicked from the
Rubiales
server
out.
because his ping is extremely high every time the session jumps. So let's hope he can at least come back and join at the back of the grid. But yes, on pole position, it will actually now be Leila Petralia, who finished P8. And alongside him, Jay Lears from Philippines. Then we've got Claire Gallagher and Michele Carrara starting from the second row. Then Jack Swift and Andrew Tagat from the third row. Alex Romsix and Mr. Scoot from the fourth row. It's an 8-driver sprint race 2. And we are almost going all red lights out, and away we go as Spa-Francorchamps for the second time tonight. It's a good launch by Mr. Scoot. He's immediately up to P7, up to P6, up to P5 goes the American driver, but he's on the middle of a sandwich, so he has to be careful to not hit the cars around him. So Lena Petralia keeps the lead, Jay Lears keeps speed 2. Claire Gallagher now defending Michele Carrara and trying to get the toe from Jay Lears. The two green cars sandwiching the red car of Claire Gallagher. Mr. Scoot has passed Alex Romsix, he's passed Andrew Tagat, he's passed Jack Smith, he's side by side with Jack Smith. Up to Rail Rouge goes the race 1 winner, and Mr. Scoot is clear. Up into P5 goes the American driver, and potentially up to P2 in the championship, depending on where Alex Romsix will finish, as Claire Gallagher now pulls alongside Jay Lerius, and Lena Petralia driving onto the grass
Probably onto the
almost.
grass.
Yeah, that is so weird. I don't
mean,
know what
how?
happened there. And Mr. Scoot doesn't have a draft, so now Alex Romsix bump drafting Jack Smith to the outside goes Jack Smith. The orange car will try to go all the way around the outside of Mr. Scoot as Claire Gallagher passes Jay Lerius into P2, and also Michele Carrera after P3. And Jack Smith rolls around the outside of Mr. Scoot. After P5 goes the Polish driver. That is brilliant work from Alex Romsix. He knows he has to bump draft Jack Smith to pass his championship rival, and now they are side by side. These two are battling for the championship with Marcel Miku missing from the electricity cut, and Alex Romsix cannot pass Mr. Scoot rather. All 8 drivers so far clean through.
Oh yeah, I mean, Andrew Taggart following behind Rubiales. Back into the server though. he's straight up gutting Lecombe right now.
Oh,
I mean, just
interesting.
full, and
Oh,
he's off again.
yeah, he's disconnected. That's why he's not just cutting the corner. That's his internet having issue. And down the inside is Jack Smith. So he's trying to move out to P4, and Mr. Scoot is standing in there and trying to go around the outside of Jalerius. And Mr. Scoot is about to get the position. Jalerius gets caught on the curb and have a bit of a slide, and now Alex Romsix is also through. So up into P6 goes the Romanian driver. Mr. Scoot getting caught on the curb, almost spun the car, and Romsik is right behind Mr. Scoot. This will be the battle we need to watch out for the entirety of the race. Now, Alex Romsix can challenge Mr. Scoot. For the first time tonight, it's a direct battle between the championship contenders. They still have 4 cars to clear, and now Romsix is actually giving Mr. Scoot the bump. So they're trying to work together to at least clear the traffic first, before maybe resuming their personal battle. Into Blanchimont they go. And yeah. So far, so good.
I mean, Roms.
Dive!
Oh, look at Mr. Scoot standing on
Way
Jack
off.
Smith, but he overshoots it, man. Wow.
Way off.
And oh, what a slide. I mean, Andrew Taggart is going to try to capitalize off of that. I mean, wow.
Yeah, that
Doesn't
is,
work, unfortunately, but
that is a terrible attempt by Mr. Scoot. He's basically given the position free to Alex Romsix, and Andrew Taggart brakes too late and almost hits the rail for Mr. Scoot as Alex Romsix gets around Jack Smith, but you don't really want to go side by side up the Royal Rouge because both of your momentum will be, well, slower, basically.
I mean, Petralia P1, Gallagher P2, Carrara P3, so I wonder if these 3 will fight for the win the way they fought for positions in race 1, but yeah, I mean, you got a decent train right now up the Camel Straight. Jalerius, that loss of that train in P8, but he's very close behind Andrew Taggart right now. It looks
Alex.
like he yields though, compared to Rom6, who is sending it around the outside there, hits the apex and clears 2 cars, and he gets hit in the rear by Mr. Scoot.
He regressed. Scoot regressed.
The way he manages to keep it on track as there are 4 cars
3
right
wide.
now.
3 wide.
Whoa!
What a dive by Maverick! He said that was his inside line. He's not giving up, and now Mr. Scoot is angry. He's resetting Maverick into Jackie's corner. You really see side by side there, and they made it out alive on the other side.
The way they keep doing these antics again, full on nearly 3 wide. I mean, Jalerius right now, perfect front row seats to whatever is unfolding ahead of him.
This is helping
Don't
Alex
tell me they're
Romsix.
going 3 wide into pit path.
They are.
Don't tell me they're going.
Yeah, Jack Smith backs off. Ooh, my Maverick getting caught on the curb. So Mr. Scoot takes the position, but look at Alex Romsix. He's got a 1.6 second gap, and Romsix needs to run away. Maverick is diving it to the inside of Mr. Scoot, but he spun the curb.
I mean, Jalerius looks to have the jump on Maverick right now, who has to take a very tight line through Paul Frère right there. But not quite enough. It's still MX5. You need to push everything out of that car you can. He's trying to get some slipstream there, but doesn't look like he's getting it right now. He's just very close towards Maverick, who's going nearly side by side through Blanchimont. They're both taking all the exit they can. Leila Petralia still in the lead though.
Ooh, contact!
Claire Gallagher is getting closer, but
Maverick breaks way too late, and he's off.
Whoa! Yeah, I mean, he's taking a different layout there.
Yeah. But he does give both positions back, I mean, so yeah.
It's safer to do that and try to rejoin safely than to crash out other cars and yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean,
there are some people who
cut
the chicane there and then kill you though, so you always have to be careful of that. But
yeah, that happens so often in open lobbies. Bloody Nora. Anyway, Romsik doesn't seem to have the pace advantage on the top 3. Interesting, he's not really closing the gap, is he? Because Mr. Scoot has closed the gap to Romsik by 3/10 already this lap. So not ideal for ROM6.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have to deal with it. Honestly, all the cars on the camel straight though, so that's nice to see that we have close back. But yeah,
Tagat looking to
love
the
to see those
inside,
cars.
and Jalerius has
Ooh.
fallen for the fake sand. That was textbook from Andrew Tagat. Oh,
Whoa! There
what
was a
is
car
that?
parked there.
No, there wasn't. That is what we call a camera glitch, because that is a disconnected
Ah,
camera of
yeah,
Luis
that's
Rubiales.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
So
the
yeah,
server is haunted. We're seeing ghosts.
I mean Halloween has passed, so I don't see how that is
Very late Halloween
happening.
here at the
Yeah.
Phoenix. But yeah, I mean, Ron 6 right now just having to trail behind there. I mean, a fake move or a fake send is always very fun to do, especially if it works. You can really send some cars to a whole different country there.
Yeah,
That's how
absolutely,
crazy it is.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Maverick right now trying to catch back up to Jack Smith to issue a battle there, but gaps are starting to form.
They
Up
should
front, Claire Gallagher
close though. Yeah.
still within 7/10. So we might see a move happen there later. I'm not sure yet.
And Tagat is close to Jack Smith. This might be a move into the bus stop chicane. But they are 4 seconds behind the top
Might
five now,
be.
so. Oh, defending is Jack
I
Smith.
mean, he is tried to send it, but it isn't working.
No, good
Petralia with
defending.
the fastest lap of the race right now, though,
Rom
which
6 takes
gets
away,
taken by Rom 6, a
and then Scoot.
50.6.
And then Scoot took it away. So yes, Mr. Scoot is definitely catching the top four. There's still 11 minutes remaining. It's all to play for Mr. Scoot, but he gets a terrible
I
exit
mean, he
coming out
was a
of
bit
turn one.
slidey there,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. The thing is, the front three are not making any mistakes, and because they all have kind of a gap, they can just run their own rhythm. So Mr. Scoot needs the front four to basically start fighting, essentially, to gain
I
more
mean,
time
yeah.
quickly.
Maverick also catching up to Jack Smith quite rapidly as they exit Radion there. Home track, and I forget a corner name. Shame on me. But up to Camel they go. No slipstream yet, I think. They are very close. Okay, yeah, there is slipstream. Never mind, I keep getting proven wrong. But Mavericks staying behind, a bit of
Oh!
contact there.
I mean,
I
that
mean,
helped Jack. That basically boosted him
yeah, it
forward.
helped Jack, but I, personally, if I were Jack, I would have code Brown right there, personally.
See, that's just Andrew Taggart saying to Jack Smith, you could have brake later. Because even with the boost, Jack Smith still made the corner perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, personally, when I race, if I can brake a bit earlier, I will usually do that. I like to play safe.
Oh, wide for Jack Smith. This is a run. Oh, Taggart is giving him the bump now. But they are 6 seconds behind the front
He is.
four. They're not catching any of them, so this is just a battle of P6 now. And closing the gap is Alex Rom 6. Michele Carraro has dropped off from the front two. The front two are doing extremely good lap times in clean air. I mean,
I mean, it looks like Claire and Layla will probably keep that P1, P2 right now.
yeah.
Carrara is not catching up at all, and Carrara will also battle with
Oh,
Rom6 right now. Never mind, Rom6 just sends it after Carrara went wide there.
that's crucial.
Beautiful opportunistic move there from Rom6.
Yeah, there are 4 laps remaining. So the front two are only losing 7 tenths a lap. That's not going to be big enough or, slow enough for Romsik and Mr. to catch up because the gap is still over 3 seconds. There are only 4 laps remaining. We could
We'll
see
see what happens because
a brand new race
wouldn't it
winner
be
of the
3 laps
season.
remaining?
Uh,
I think 3 laps.
no. Oh, off is then to Tagad. What happened there?
Oh yeah, never mind.
Off
Good
into the
question.
gravel. And Jack Smith is off. And Jay Larius is up to P6. What happened there?
I mean,
I'm going to the replay room for the first time this race.
Please enlighten us on what might have happened there, because
So,
yeah,
bump
that is
draft
strange.
on the back straight before Blanchimont, that is okay. And then they are about 2 tenths gap into Blanchimont. And the bump draft sent Jack Smith wide, and Andrew Taggart also went into the gravel. So yeah,
Talking about a battle right now, Mr. Scoot behind Michele Carrara. Very close through our favorite section there, Oruge Radion, carrying the overspeed right now onto the Camel Straight. They're side by side behind Alex Romsix. I think Mr. Scoot might insinuate a battle there, which might lead Petralia and Claire to get a bit of a breathing room to maintain their positions. But yeah, there goes Mr. Scoot up into P4 right now behind Romsix. Carrara not giving up as of yet. The car's bouncing through Lake Home. They keep on going and going and going, but it's clear Carrara is not giving up.
he
Will
needs to
he send
stand.
it down the inside
He
here? No, he
doesn't.
will not.
Yeah, that's his chance gone, because Mr. School should be faster. But still, P5 is not bad for Carrara. He will be gaining points on the likes of Andrew Taggart. He'll be losing points to Leila Petralia, of course, who is still leading by about a second. And the gap to Alex is still 3 seconds. I don't think Mr. Scoot and Alex Romsix is catching the front two, unless they make mistakes or they start battling. But yeah, just on the topic of Andrew Taggart, he did give the position back to Jack Smith. They're both behind Jay Lyrison now. So we might see a three-way battle for P6 coming up very soon. So we've got basically 3 battles with 8 drivers. They're all battling with somebody, which is good to see. Nobody's lonely.
I mean, I'm currently tuned into the fight for P3 because they're still pretty close, and Carrara's not giving up as of yet. Mainly focusing on exits, it looks like, because sometimes gaining a bit throughout the exits and onto the straights. Right now, not so much, losing a slight bit, which is very unfortunate, but Mr. Scoots clearly wants that P3 from Alex Romsix.
Yeah, this is
He,
crucial
he
for
put
Rom6. He's losing his podium streak as it stands because Mr. Scoot definitely looks faster, flashing the lights, having a fake stand to the inside, having an actual stand to the inside. What a move! What an overtake! How has he done that?
great question. I mean, come
He-
on, Assetto Corsa, give me a good camera angle. But yeah, Romsix being forced to go to the outside there, but I mean, not making any move as of now. Through turn 1, La Source, they go. Still very close. I think we're going to see another move, you know, heading through Lecum
See,
later. I mean, it is the overtaking opportunity of Spa, of course.
if you're Rom6, do you bump draft Mr. Scoot to try to have that faint hope of catching the front two, or do you just battle with him? I think the answer is battle with your championship contender. He wants the podium
I
streak to
mean,
continue. It currently sits at 5. It could be 6. It could end at 5.
I jokingly wanted to say I would keep bump drafting even through the braking zone, but
Mr.
that would be
Scoot,
a bit irresponsible and penalty-like. But yeah, Mr. Scoot looking towards the inside right now to gain the position he got there earlier, but they still go side by side. He manages to just get
brilliant,
that position. Wow.
brilliant.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic. These two are putting on a show. And Michele Carrara has rejoined the battle because you do lose a lot of time going side by side. And Rom6 has to cover the inside line to Purcell, so that's going to well, hinder his exit speed a bit. So he's now more than half a second away from the rear of Mr. Scoot. And look at Carrara go pushing to the limit. But yeah, they are not catching the front two. What a drive if they can hold on for Lena Petralia and Claire Gallagher.
Well, I mean, I don't want to call a winner already, but it looks like it will be Petralia this race, as Jack Smith is getting very close to Jay Lirius. And that's a 4/10 gap right now.
Three
Yeah,
tenths,
Mr. Scoot.
2 tenths. He's got it wrong.
Ooh, I'm gonna quickly focus on that battle. Rom6, you get the mini player.
Yeah.
Jack Smith sending it down the inside at Piff Path. They're very, very close together, nearly making contact around the outside now. because of course that's how a chicane works. Andrew Taggart, Maverick, making the perfect move right there. Gains a position from Jay Lerius, who loses 2 positions since Fuon. Very unfortunate for him, but we won't see Jack Smith or Maverick complain. Really, Maverick, because he was behind by quite a bit and he just made it all work out. But he is on the defensive side right now from Jay Lerius.
Carrara's got it wrong. Carrara pulls to the outside. He's trying to pass Romsik. Romsik has to defend. Surely Mr. Scoot is clear now because Romsik is too busy dealing with Carrara. I don't think this is the final lap. There should be. Will there be another lap? Oh, I'm not
I
sure.
mean, I haven't really been looking at the timer since when Lele Petralia went through, but Mr. Scoot ever so slightly creeping up to Claire Gallagher is still way too far, I think, to get that position. But yeah,
I mean,
we might have a Petralia and Claire Gallagher podium and then Mr. Scoot to round it up.
if this is not the final lap, then Scoot probably has a chance at P2. It all depends
Yeah, I
on.
mean, depends
Yeah,
on if Gallagher makes a mistake. I mean, Gallagher is losing quite a decent chunk of time lately to Petralia, so I think fuel saving might be playing a role right now.
battle for P4. Carrara is trying to bump drive Romsik actually. So that's very kind of Carrara. He's trying to basically bump Alex Romsik's back to the rear of Mr. Scoot instead of fighting with the Romanian
I
driver.
mean, on the Camel Straight right now, Maverick making the move down the inside through Lecom. He makes it stick. He still fends off, taking some nice defensive lines, just making sure that Jack Smith doesn't go through there. As I will look back to Carrara since Jack Smith is not making the move yet.
I think Maverick should be in the clear. He should be faster than Jack Smith on raw pace. If he doesn't make a mistake, P6 should be his. The gap from P2 and P3 are closing, closing, and closing. 1.5 seconds now, separating Mr. Scoot and Claire Gallagher. See, the thing is, Claire Gallagher probably is praying that Leila Petralia slows down that just a little bit to make this the final lap. But because the gap is so tight, I have absolutely no idea if this is going to be the final lap or not. I think it is, but this is gonna be so tight.
I mean, I'm gonna honestly put my camera on Leila Petralia for now, just because she's been doing a brilliant job leading the race from the start via the reverse grid pole position. So yeah, I mean, a shocking race one, a brilliant race two, as she goes through the bus stop right now.
This
And
is
I
the
think
final
we
lap.
can declare a winner.
This is
Yep,
the final
it
lap.
is fun. It's the final lap, and through the finish line goes Leila Petralia, wins race 2 here at Spa-Francorchamps. Claire Gallagher P2, Mr. Scoot P3, Romsik P4, Carrara P5, Andrew Taggart, after fighting brilliantly with Jack Smith and Jay Lerius, P6. And yeah, he gets followed, of course, then by Jack Smith in P7 and Jay Lerius P8, and that rounds up the race.
I mean,
What a race! I
what a
mean,
drive by Leila Petralia. I don't think we've even seen her after the start. But oh, Jay Lerius has absolutely
Taggart.
drilled the rear of the cat.
Have to be careful
Yeah,
about that because
that's
you
not
know
ideal.
rules.
Yeah.
I mean, Petralia's still driving.
I mean, that's his first win of the season after a podium in race 1 at Brands Hatch. She's gone not one step better, she's gone 2 steps better. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yes, exactly. I mean, kind of continuing the lap celebratory on through Lecom. She goes right now. I mean, she's getting chased by another car though, but I'm in photo mode, so. Oh, and there goes Petralia from the gravel to nowhere. What is the TV broadcasting here in the TV truck? Nothing much. Either
Where
way,
am I
what could
right
be
now? I don't know where I am.
gonna try and find a place to put my camera so we have a nice closing shot of Spa-Francorchamps. But I mean, this is usually where the podium is, so you can imagine Petralia,
Hello.
Claire Gallagher, and Mr. Scoot on there right now, but there's no visual podium, which I find very strange. We'll get on top of the paddock building and zoom in on Eau Rouge during our interviews.
Yes.
So, who do we have in the box right now? I mean, not Marcel Miko, unfortunately, after his race, but I want to start with Leila Petralia. I'm gonna
Hello.
be honest, shocking race one. Some good
Yeah.
racing you had there, and then yeah, unfortunately, a crash near the end, which got you the reverse grid pole and then the win in the end. How did you manage your pace throughout that second race?
I don't know, man. I was I just changed a bit of the setup, and the car started working properly. So yeah, I changed the settings to what Scoot had in race one, and then into race two, I went back to my original settings. That's all. That's all it happened. I drove the same basically. So like, it's all. It was only in the setup after all. My issue with the pace.
All right, and then what went wrong according to you during race one?
Uh, you mean the crash?
Yes.
From my point of view, I was on the left, leaving space to Claire. If I had to take a guess, it's probably a misjudgment of space. From where she was in on the inside, which led to the collision. Obviously, I was quite pissed about it. But yeah, it's something that it's like something that can happen when going side by side through a rules, so I don't really complain about it, honestly. But yeah, overall the race one fighting was fun. Also the escaping from Köhler in race two had pretty much of a qualifying session to run away. So yeah, let me think. Well, race one, yeah, definitely probably the issue with me was that I wasn't used to the settings that Scoot was using, so it was like, do I really like this? Which in the end, it demonstrated to be not as good as the usual settings I use, so yeah.
All right. Any questions from you, HC?
Congratulations, Leila. You move up to fourth place in the championship. I think you're now 18 points ahead of Maverick by my calculation. It could be completely wrong. I was just doing calculations when you were doing the interview. So, do you think Maverick will be your biggest championship contender moving on to the final, 4 rounds of the season?
Unless I get more wins, probably. Since we're both on similar pace, maybe I'm slightly faster, but depends on track. But a couple of times, there were times where he was faster, times where I was faster. But yeah, definitely depends on my performance mainly. If I can get more wins, then it's definitely probably not gonna be a fight. Obviously here I'm aiming for the win as always. So yeah.
Congratulations, Leila,
All right.
once again. That was brilliant
Yes,
drive.
exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations to our winner of race 2 here. And then to our P2 of race 2, Claire Gallagher. Brilliant race 1, lots of battling. What was going through your mind at that time?
It was more about trying to focus on how much speed they was getting on the straights, because we was basically back and forth drafting pretty much the entire race until the final few laps, and Me and Jack were pretty much like overlapping on the radar. The game collision's a little bit weird. I had to give them the place back after I squeezed them a bit, and I felt like it was fair racing. With Petra, I was on the inside as much as I could, and then at the top, because I thought they went wide at the top, I didn't cut the curb, but I still went to the right of the curb. I think it was again misjudgment, and honestly, I don't blame them for that at all. I blame myself somewhat for that because of the overlap, but it is what it is. But when you're racing that close to other people on the track, your mind is always focused on everyone else, not the track ahead. And I'm really happy with race one. Yeah, I have no comments else on race one.
And race two, quite a brilliant P2. You were catching up to Leila Petralia near the beginning of the race, but the last 1 or 2 laps you dropped back quite a bit. Were you yielding to fuel save, or what was happening there?
My fuel was pretty good. I think the worst part was that I was over scrubbing on the tires. That led to the tires falling off faster. There's still a lot of grip in the tires, but I felt like I was pushing too hard within the last 3 laps. I'm thinking if Petra was like within maybe if they didn't make that mistake catching the sand on the last lap, I think they would have made the lap go longer. And Mr. Scoot would have got me. That was very close racing. I'm just happy with my pace because Mr. Scoot gave me a baseline, and I actually got multiple personal bests that race. No comments really much more on race two besides that I'm happy with my improvement, and there's always more to come in the future. There's a lot of technical tracks out there that I will need to get used to. But besides that, I've had a lot of fun here. So thanks for everyone with the battles. It's been fun. Thank you.
Any questions from you, HC?
Yes, so you joined the series late. This is only your fourth and fifth race, if I remember correctly. But after the podium finish, you now move up 6 positions into P12 in the standings. Do you have any championship standing, hopes? Where do you want to finish, or just going race by race?
Well, this is technically my second race. I actually joined in Brands Hatch. This is race 2 for me. Brands Hatch, I was getting used to the car, so I made a lot of mistakes and, of course, got some penalties for misjudging things. I didn't have the radar in the first race because I forgot to enable it, so that also hindered my performance in that race. But me and Maverick and Jack are probably the closest to my pace overall, and I think that in the future, including Petra, if they're on similar pace, I will have 3 rivals going into the next few races. And again, it's getting used to the car, and I think that all I can say is we will see what happens from here. So yeah, thanks for your time.
Yeah, just on my sheet it said you did the Imola race too, but that might be a mistake on my part. So that is
That's because I had server issues and I managed to join late, so I was just sitting at the back of the track, just doing a few practice laps in the car. I think Mav wrote that off as unofficial.
okay.
So
Yeah, that's why you were 2 laps down, because I didn't watch that race. I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, thanks for clearing that up, and congratulations on a first podium of the season in the series.
thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, I mean, we can talk about 2 P3s and P1 right now for Mr. Scoot, because P1 in race 1, P3 in race 2, and a P2 in the championship right now. So a P1, a P2, and a P3 pretty much. Race 1, Mr. Scoot, you had quite the battle with Marcel Miku. What was going through your head, and especially once the final lap started and he started to drop the gap and DNF, what was going through your mind at that point?
Well, I was in comms with him, so he told me he was running out of fuel. And so the entire time, Spawn's a very, very tactical track. So I was never really worried. I knew I had the pace advantage on him, so I was kind of just letting him go wherever he wanted so that I could get, a good run into the final chicane, no matter what happened. So I wasn't really too worried about the battling. But then he told me he wouldn't have enough fuel to make it around another lap. and I needed the race to basically end that the lap before it actually ended. So essentially, by mine and Marcel's pace being so fast, we ended up forcing the race to go to another lap, and that just meant he ran out of fuel. So, um, yeah, no, I was pretty calm the entire time. So not too stressed. I'm always more stressed about race 2 anyways. So yeah, pretty solid race 1 for me.
So no plans made with Marcel Miki to just lift before the end and keep positions and finish the race right there.
Well, I offered to him if he, gave me the position, like a while back, then I would just, lift and let it go to another one. But he kept battling. So, I mean, very valid. He wanted to see if he could get P1 and cross the finish line in time. So, but yeah, no, it was a fun one.
And race 2, talk us through that.
I mean, obviously, Layla started P1, ran off in P1. Just had, solid pace, no mistakes. So pretty impossible for me to catch that. That was a great race from her. I'm actually not I'm pretty happy with my race too. I think maybe if I had gotten broken free from the battles with, I think Jack and Maverick, pretty early on, had I broken free of that like instantly on lap 1, I think I could have had a chance to get a P1. But obviously I got dragged into a battle with Maverick for a couple laps, so not too upset about it. It just, if I'm trying to win this championship, I got to make sure I take advantage of every opportunity I'm given.
Valid answers. Any questions from you, HC?
Yes. So, despite missing round 4, you are now just 58 points behind Marcel Miku in the championship, because this round will now be Marcel Miku's drop round for sure, because he only got 10 points after the fuel issue and the whatever, the power cut. So 58 points with 4 rounds remaining, but also you're only ahead of Alex Romsix by 2 points, so basically 60 points separating 3 drivers. How are you looking for the final 4 races, 4 rounds rather?
I think I need to get more double wins. So that's very much on my plate to do. In many ways, I think Layla getting a good position for the second race kind of cooked me. So maybe I need to need to help Layla do better in first races so Layla starts further behind. But
That would work.
yeah, I mean, I kind of cooked them by giving them my setup. So maybe I should tell people setups more often. But
Yeah,
yeah,
just give them the
I
wrong
feel like I have a
setup
chance.
even.
Well, no, I just give them my setup and then they can't drive it and then they just crash. So there you go.
Evil. That's
Works out
evil.
every time.
That's just horrible.
It worked for me. It worked for me. I actually was faster.
I mean, that's the thing
so-
about that setups in MX5 is it does not help your pace at all. It's literally just how do you like to drive the car, and that's all you have to build a setup around. So setups are very, very personal. There's no true like optimal setup aside from just camber and tow.
I mean, you have to blame your setup if I want.
I'm gonna start sending
Mr.
setups in the
Scoot,
chat
I
every
am
single
going
race.
to
I'm just gonna
DM
have,
you. I'm going to consult you. You're my coach now. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. I need to stop helping people like Claire. I need to help Layla too much.
I feel like I could benefit from Scoot. Like I've been watching his replays, and it feels like where I brake and turn the car in, he just turns and the car just goes, "Yep, I'm taking this corner now." Like it feels like they're on throttle like a lot more, but I just don't feel it in the car. I try to put the throttle on, and the car just does a rear end snap, and I'm like, "Oh God, it's over." Like being smooth feels weird because sometimes being too smooth just doesn't make the car turn, and I'm like, "What am I doing?" It was quite a rough patch. The curbs didn't help either. They're like ice.
Well,
Oof.
see, it's because you don't have my hacked client installed. So
Oh my.
Wow, this guy is so hacked.
Now, Jalerius, you had quite the battles yourself.
Oh no. I mean, it's fine. I have like great results, P7 and P8. But between me, Claire, and Layla here, I was the one who fumbled so hard. Are you serious? Like, the pressure went on to me as soon as lap 2 came. That's where it started to fall off. So I was kind of at the back with Mav and Jack, but I've had like pretty good battle with those two as well. So yeah, I'm happy with the results that I had today with this MX5 Cup. And yeah, I'm really tired.
Well, you know, they say pressure builds diamonds, right?
Yeah.
So how are you looking towards the final 4 races of the season? Any goals?
Hmm, I guess ba based on the driver standings right now, my mission here is to finish like within the top 10. So, because since finals is nearing in, I have some days where I don't have any classes, so I can attend more races here now. So, yeah, my mission is to finish in the top 10.
All right. Any questions from you, HC?
No, just good luck. And I think you probably need to go to sleep. It's 4:30 a.m. And
No,
sleeping
I
is.
can't. I can't because I have a 7:30 class later.
Yeah, I mean, you can sleep for two
This
hours. That's better than nothing. So,
No, I have to drive still.
don't drive TCR. Go to the bloody bed.
No, I'll be driving in real life going to school,
Ah,
which makes it worse.
okay, fair.
Yeah.
Either way, that wraps up round 6 of the MX5 challenge, the MX5 Cup, really, at Spa. Make sure to join us today for TCR in about half an hour, and next week as well at Okayama, same time as this week. So with that, we'll see you all next time.